Hi everybody, this is Bug-Ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the NECA Ultimate Shaman Predator. So before we take a look at the Shaman, let's take a look at all of the accessories that he comes with. So first up, the Shaman comes with 2 open hands. Up next, the Shaman comes with a bloody skull, and this looks very nice. It has some really nice paint detail to it. It's cast in gray and has that bone color on top of it and some nice gloss blood. That looks very nice. This is mostly just for the open hand, so you can kind of just rest it in there. The skull kind of just rests in the Predator's open hands, but it looks very nice. Up next, he comes with the closed smart disc. Up next, he comes with the open smart disc. And the one thing that I like about this is the smart disc is actually sculpted right here on the hip. I have a hard time getting the smart discs in the normal Predators, whatever the holder for the smart disc here is, on the hip. And they actually sculpted this in, so it's already in there. You won't have to fight with trying to get the smart disc in here. I really like that. Up next, he comes with accessory holding hands. And this right hand is meant for the staff because the staff is thinner, and the left hand is meant for the bigger accessories like the knife and the axe. So when you're putting the accessories on this figure, definitely use the left hand for the bigger accessories. Up next, he comes with this knife, and this looks really good. It's got a really cool handle. I like the way the blade looks, and it has some nice dark red blood running down it. That looks really awesome. The only thing is there's no place to store this. I think it would have been cool if there would have been something you could put this in. Up next, he comes with one of the coolest weapons I have ever seen come with a Predator. He comes with a skull and spinal cord that's been made into an axe. And the paint detail on this is very awesome. It looks great. The axe itself has some nice silver paint to it. The spinal cord and the skull looks very nice. That looks very, very awesome. Up next, he comes with his staff, and this is a very long staff, and he holds it very well. There are 2 wrappings sculpted on the handle, and that helps him to hold it very well. You can see some trophies hanging from the end, some bones. Looks like a small spinal cord attached to some rope, and on the end you can see the wrist blades from the Predator on this one. You can see it's attached to some bone. So yeah, this is a really cool weapon for the Predator. Up next, he comes with the unmasked head sculpt, and this looks great. The texturing to the skin and the different patterns on it looks very nice. Even the mouth is painted really good. It's done with pink and has some gloss red paint over top of it. And the dreads look very nice. Here you can see a clasp on this one. I don't know if it's made of bone or not, but it looks very good. It also has some texturing to the dreads. And finally, this Predator comes with a wired poncho and the masked head sculpt. This mask looks incredible. The bone mask looks great. This is one of the coolest Predator designs that I've seen. I just really like the way it looks. And it's got some nice paint to it. It's cast in a dark brown color and has some lighter brown and some darker tones to it. It looks very nice. I love the way that looks. And then this wired poncho is done in a very nice material. You can see it's fraying at the bottom and has some holes in it. And it has bendy wire in it, so you can pose it however you want. So I think that is very awesome. I love it whenever NECA gives us soft goods and wired at that. I think that looks fantastic. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the figure. This Predator has a necklace piece of assorted skulls. It looks like small animal skulls there. Has some texturing to this neck piece. This is a separate piece, so it will shift a little bit. I didn't notice until I had the lights on my review station on, but the fishnets are actually painted on. I thought they were just cast in the same color as his skin tone, but no, they're actually done in a brown color. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't think they were painted on, but they are. It's a very light brown color. It's a little hard for me to see it, but yeah, it's definitely there. Normally where you'd get wrist armor, this looks like a scrap of maybe animal hide or something with some string around it. I just love the design of this Predator. I think it looks very awesome. The shoulder armor is painted very nicely. It's done in some gunmetal color and has some silver and black painted over top of it, and that looks really good. The loincloth has some great texturing to it. It kind of looks like it's made of animal hide too. And the shin armor is painted very nicely. It's done, I can't tell if that's like a charcoal color, and it has silver painted over top of it, and it looks really good. This does reuse the City Hunter Predator's body mold because you can see the hole right here for the net weapon that it uses. They just took it off of this. I do wish this would have been filled in because that looks funny having a hole right there. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. So he has a ball-jointed head that can look up very slightly. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has ball jointed shoulders. The right side only moves out that far. The left side does move out all the way. This armor does move up. It's attached to the bicep here, so you will get some good articulation there. He has swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows that can bend in all the way. Swivel thoracic moves side to side and up and down. He has a ball jointed waist and diaphragm that can move back very slightly. He can crunch forward a pretty good bit. Can move side to side up here very slightly, and the waist can move side to side very nicely. He has these old style hips that can only move out that far. I do wish that NECA would switch these to the ball joints that they're currently using on most of the figures now. He has a thigh swivel, can kick forward that far, kick back that far. The loincloth here does hinder that just a little bit. He has double jointed knees and ball jointed ankles that can move down all the way, up all the way, side to side, and some nice rocking. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, there he is next to the City Hunter Predator. Here he is next to the Scout Predator. Here he is next to the Lost Predator. And finally, there he is next to the Guardian Predator. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because this is one of my favorite Predator figures ever. I just really love the design of this. It has the coolest design and the coolest weapons from any of the Predator figures that I have. I just love the way this looks. And it's a really awesome figure. I also love that they threw in the wired poncho. I think that looks great. They could have easily made that a rubber piece, but they made it soft goods, and I love that. So yeah, definitely pick this up because this is one of the best Predator figures that NECA has ever done. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.